Recently, a surreal new front has emerged in golf's civil war after Ian Poulter accused Ryder Cup Europe's Twitter account of snubbing the birthday of his fellow Live rebel Sergio Garcia under orders from the head of the DP World Tour. Expert golfer Ian Poulter just called out the Ryder Cup for not wishing the golf player a happy birthday on January 10th on his 47th birthday. He was integral in building the Ryder Cup, which is very closely associated with the PGA Tour as well as features European golfers versus Americans. Ian Poulter took to Twitter and tweeted by responding to a highlight video shared by the official Ryder Cup Twitter. He wrote, "What's really an incredible touch is the golfer players who help build the Ryder Cup brand with other players too. Now, you just can't bring yourself to say a simple happy birthday. Sergio Garcia's birthday yesterday. Unfortunately, this says so much." Ian Poulter might not have realized at the time that his new golf league did not wish him a happy birthday yet either. PGA Tour on Twitter caught this ironic happening. Poulter has been a prominent member of Live Golf, and it is a massive proponent of its success. They and the Ryder Cup did not wish him a happy birthday. They saw his response online, immediately put together a graphic, and they sent out the tweet not even half an hour later. Also, the Ryder Cup is associated with the PGA Tour, and as a result, they typically avoid anything about Live Golf. That would include members, even if they were once essential to the Ryder Cup. Now the divide continues to grow between Live Golf and the rest of the sport. Also, the lack of a happy birthday tweet isn't the end of the world, but Ian Poulter is right. It is a bit telling. Ian Poulter immediately stated he would appeal the PGA Tour's position to another, Graham McDowell, by calling on the DP World Tour, which was formerly the European Tour, and not to issue its own sanctions. Phil Mickelson, who is a lifetime PGA Tour member that has now been suspended, refused to talk about the situation in the aftermath of his first round in Hertfordshire. And just half an hour of this year's inaugural Live Golf tournament that had been played when a letter to members by the PGA Tour's commissioner, Jay Monahan, was reportedly released. Monahan said these players have made their choice for their own financial-based reasons. Jay Monahan also said they can't demand the same PGA Tour membership benefits, considerations, opportunities, and the platform as you. That expectation disrespects you, our fans, and also our partners. And as things stand, these golf players cannot play on the PGA Tour or its sanctioned tours or even on sponsor invites. Live Golf, that is fronted by Greg Norman, responded fiercely by saying, "The statement says, today's announcement by the PGA Tour is vindictive and it deepens the divide between the tour and its members. It's troubling that the tour, an organization dedicated to creating opportunities for golfers to play the game, is the entity which is blocking golfers from playing. This is not the last word on this topic. Also, the era of free agency is beginning as we are proud to have a full field of players joining us in London and beyond." Moreover, of all the 17 players listed as banned, it was confirmed that McDowell, Lee Westwood, Dustin Johnson, Sergio Garcia, Brandon Grace, Martin Keimer, Kevin Na, Louis Oosthuizen, and Charles Schwartzel had already resigned from the PGA Tour. Also, McDowell later confirmed that he did that 30 minutes before his Centurion tee time. Poulter appeared surprised by the PGA Tour position he plans to challenge. "I will appeal for sure," said the Englishman. "It makes no sense given how I played the game of golf for all this time." Moreover, Ian Poulter has stated that his Ryder Cup days are more than over, while dismissing any sense Poulter has turned his back on the biennial joust between Europe and the United States by signing for Live Golf. Ian Poulter, who is an iconic figure for the European team, is basically at the forefront of a legal challenge to the DP World Tour targeted at allowing Live golfers to feature on that circuit. And regardless of that outcome, the assumption is Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood, Sergio Garcia, and other Live rebels will never feature in the Ryder Cup again. Rory McIlroy has also been strong in his belief that the Ryder Cup should be a Live-free zone. When speaking in Miami before the final Live event in the year 2022, Ian Poulter has other ideas. "We can still qualify for the team, as far as I'm aware," Poulter said. "Unless we have been told we can't qualify, then I'm still ready to play as much as I possibly can and try and make that team." Speaking in The Guardian this week, Rory McIlroy stated he felt a sense of betrayal by European teammates who had at least jeopardized their Ryder Cup futures by accepting Live's profitable overtures. Look, my commitment to the Ryder Cup I think goes before me, added Poulter. I don't think that should ever come into question. I have always wanted to play Ryder Cups and have played with as much passion as anyone else that I have ever seen play a Ryder Cup. I don't know where that comment really has come from, to be honest. Also, Henrik Stenson, who was briefly Europe's Ryder Cup captain, has also strongly denied he used the position as leverage for a move to LIV. McIlroy accused Phil Mickelson of issuing propaganda when asserting LIV was trending upwards against a downward spiral for the PGA Tour. Mickelson, and more confident than he has looked at any point since joining LIV, and that was not of a mind to publicly joust with the Northern Irishman. Mickelson said, "I think a lot of Rory. I really have the utmost respect for him. I shouldn't have said stuff like that, and I don't know. But if I'm looking at LIV Golf and where we are today to where we were 6-7 months ago, and the people are saying this is dead in the water. Here we are today, a force in the game that's not going away, that has players of this caliber, which is moving professional golf all over the world, and the excitement level in the countries around the world of having some of the best golf players in the game of golf coming to their country and competing. And it's pretty remarkable how far LIV Golf has come in the last 6-7 months. I don't think anybody can disagree with that. Before LIV Golf was created, almost every professional golfer was on the PGA Tour. That includes Ian Poulter, who may just be the loudest LIV golfer there is right now. He's become staunchly anti-PGA Tour as they've turned cold towards him and his counterparts. When he was on the PGA Tour, he was a very good golfer. He had 3 wins on it, 12 on the European Tour, and a number on other tours. In the OWGR, he ranked as high as 5th in 2010. Unfortunately, he cannot reach that height ever again. OWGR doesn't count LIV Golf events in their rankings. As Poulter is currently not even ranked, he can't possibly perform well enough to make it back to the heights he once knew. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. If you liked today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to always be updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon in another video.